Okay, the brother, and even after that, they was thirsty. The Lord made it water hit the rock. So it really was nothing. We was in want of nothing. We had women, you had your children. So the men had their women, the women had their men. We was all good. Only thing we had to do was go to the land, but that wasn't enough. Wickedness, they had to do wickedness, man. And this history, man.
Just run, wax, fat, and kick.
Right.
That's what it is with Israel. When they start, when the Most High lift them up, they get proud. Right? When the Most High lift them up, they get proud. You know, when He give them the things that they need, you know, to succeed. He said He nourished and brought up children. He made us great. He magnified us, bro. He lifted us up. So that in turn made 2/3 of our people in their head.
And billions of them.
Right, that's what the scripture say.
He exalted. He made us a great nation.
Yeah, that's what the scripture said. Give me poverty nor riches. Feed me with food and me for me. Lest I be rich and say, who is the Most High?
No, what happened? And that stuck on top. They lost faith. I'm talking overnight, man. One day, a miracle would happen, the next day, like, fuck it. That what happened. They just forgot it, man. And that was going on, like, in days term, we got Jake one day, like, overnight, they'll just do some wicked shit, man. The scriptures, look, you can't let your wickedness, you can't, hey, if there's something in this world, you gotta cut it off, the scriptures say. You know, is holding you back, or is going to get you. You got to give up things in this earth, man. You got to deny yourself in this earth, man.
Right. The scripture say if your left hand offends you, cut it off. Well, I think it's your right hand.
No,
that's what the scripture say.
Your eye offends you.
Oh yeah, right.
Your eye, your hand, your foot. He was just making examples. The things in this world.
If it's gonna hold you back.
It's gonna hold you back, or compromise the truth. Don't do it. Now look, every brother here had some type of opportunity to where they could have did something, made some good money legally, but guess what? You're probably gonna compromise the truth. You know, I could have moved over here, or I could have did this, or worked these many out, but no, they're gonna hold me back in this truth.
The Psalms 95 and 11. Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest.
He's swearing his wrath. So when the Lord says something, you ain't gonna enter into his wrath, man. And that's still that same wicked generation that come back in the reincarnation. The reason why we gotta harping on these topics, because people, Jake, we got brothers falling out like flies. So we gotta remind ourselves at the 1/3 elect that we can't go that way, man. We can't follow the multitude that doeth evil. You know? Now guess what? The Lord give us rejoice, and we rejoice. The Lord you know, people think this is work is wicked. Work is not wicked. You know, people think work is a bad thing. Work is not a bad thing. Work for the Lord is not a bad thing. It's a good gig. You know, you get your. Let me just say this: you get a greatly reward after this work, and plus throughout the work, the Lord send you brothers. He send you help. You know, He give you breaks. He you know, in your captivity, He give you revival. The scripture speaks about. Go ahead.
And I was just basically about to say that, man. That's the beautiful part of being in this truth. Is that when the Lord bring you down and he bring you low in His truth, and through the Spirit you see it, and then when He come through for you, it's just there's no greater feeling that, because you be like, damn, the Lord, man, I done been through so much in this truth, man, and then, man, in the last second, man, of it, man, the Lord will come through for you, man. Yeah. When you, man, it's like, damn, but the niggas, when you in the world, you thinking you going through this and that, you thinking you coming up with the escape of the problem. You thinking it's because of you, you made something better in your life. No, it's because of the Lord, man. And when you come into this truth, you realize that, man. When you find out that the Lord is the reason why these things happen to you in your life, man, it's just beautiful, man.
I got a precept. This Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Man.
So yeah, you gotta first you gotta be you gotta separate yourself from this world, from these niggas in the world, be around brothers more, walk through that wise path, and don't follow a multitude of evil, and don't go that path of falling off, because you gonna get yourself destroyed.
Go ahead.
It's Psalms chapter 37. I'm gonna start at verse 22. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. Verse 23. But Salaki, the ones that's gonna be cursed of the Most High, you know, is 2/3, because they already cut off. You know, tell you that in that Zechariah. Zechariah tell you that in Zechariah. How two-thirds, right? Khan, Salaki. And that's 2/3 of the nation. But the ones that's gonna be blessed is and inherit the earth is the elect, man. You know, it tell you that in Psalms 2 and 8. All right, verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Right, man. So a righteous man, the Lord is gonna be dealing with him, that he walking a righteous pathway.
Yeah, and throughout that journey from Egypt to the land of milk and honey, it was good men, but it was more wicked men. It was more wicked men, man. Just like I said, each journey, each trial and tribulation, man, the Lord was, he was building up brothers, but he was bringing other brothers down because it was too long. A lot of people had lost patience in that journey, man. This is a journey. People think this is overnight. This is not an overnight thing. Hell, man, you can ask the apostles that. This is a year upon years things, man. The Lord time, a lifetime thing. The Lord time is different from ours. So something that you would think is long is nothing to the Lord, man. So a lot of people just lost patience. Just real quick. Sirach.
I was just thinking of that. No, you got it.
It's 2 and 14. Sirach 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? So that's what happened. The Lord, the people, the 2/3 of Israel lost patience in that time and this time. So that's why they depend on the so-called white men. That's why they joined the army. They joined the military forces. That's why the people was going to take the RFID chip. Hell, the one GOCC guy said, he straight up said it. I was tired waiting on the Lord. On the apostles' video. He said, yeah, I was tired waiting on the Lord, man. That's exactly what he said, straight up out of his mouth. But wait a minute. Look, this is not a thing of we waiting on the Lord. Look, this is the thing, you an Israelite. This is the thing, look, the scripture speaks about dying in this truth. That's one of the first scriptures I got into.
He gave up in his last lifetime, though. You feel me?
For the truth unto death. And the most I'll fight was come.
But he said he was tired of waiting, but even if you lead the truth, you still waiting.
You still in captivity.
You might as well wait in this truth, hoping to be saved, man. Because you know once you turn your back on this truth, you already know the scripture about the many stripes, man.
That's why I say scripture that's why I say in this journey, the Lord bless you, man. Ain't like the Lord bless you all throughout your journey in this truth, man. Lord, that's why I say in your captivity, I give you a little reviving. To say that in Ezra.
To be brought low is good. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is free as I ever felt. I mean, seriously, and I ain't got shit.
It's a balance, man.
I gave up all that shit. I ain't got shit.
And the brother says it's the free as he ever felt. That's why because the cares of your mortal thoughts is gone. He said put away mortal thoughts. And it's so
ain't worried about going to get that money.
Now,
I gotta go get $10,000.
So now we gotta be smart now, because there's a difference between being not giving a fuck and being foolish. There's a difference in not giving a fuck righteously and just being foolish out here. The apostles and the elders were going into that the other day. They were saying how, look, you can have a carefree life in the truth, but you can't be foolish. You got rent due, you got rent due. You know, a brother, you got to get a job. You got to work. Or you got to move around. You got responsibilities. can't just be foolish. Oh fuck everything. I ain't gonna take care of nothing I got. I ain't gonna brush my teeth. Come on, man. You got hygiene. You gotta keep up everything you gotta do. So that's why you gotta always remember to thin line. The scripture speaks to us of being cleanliness, to keep away from the unclean and embrace the clean. He made a difference between the unclean and the clean. He made a difference between the unholy and the holy. So you got to remember that throughout your journey in this truth too.
And like I was about to say, it's not about, like I said, no man knows the day or hour. It's not about what day Yahweh Shai will come back. Just keep it adoring the truth.
Because guess what? Your hour is your hour. Everybody probably got their own fucking hour. That's why you think, and why you think, throughout the scriptures, some brothers just went straight into heaven. That was their hour at that time. Hey, some brothers fall out. Well, that was his hour. You know? Say some brothers get a blessing. It's probably things is going on that we have no idea what's going on to a brother. Brother here just had a dream. I seen it on another brother page. That was, that was his Facebook. He could have got that to himself. But he got that out. And guess what? It magnified me. It's some things that happening to other brothers that who knows what happened. It could be brothers that didn't talk, that didn't have bitches and never say anything about it. It wasn't time yet.
Yeah, that's right.
So your hour is your hour, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Lord got His own hour where He gonna fucking destroy the armies of World War III. Of course that. But each brother got their own hour.
Going back to what? Ecclesiastes the 3rd chapter. That's time in the season.
The time to chance after everything, man. So don't be caught up in that because y'all can come just right now. Talking about the Lord can cut your lights off, man, easy, and that's your hour. And that's any, bro. You know what I'm saying? You and now what you gonna do? You sitting up here talking about you tired, All right, so your brother said the Norse, and that's the Norse, Isaiah. Let's finish the Norse. Yeah, we're gonna finish the number, now I'm gonna pass it. Yeah.
All right. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
They rebelled against disobedience. The disobedience is not going to make it, man. You can't have a rebellious spirit, man. That's an unruly spirit. It's not good quality.
Rebellion is like the sin of witchcraft.
It's witchcraft. That's what it is. Because you transgressing the laws. You're doing something that the Lord don't want done. And so you performing some form of witchcraft. You're being a demon.
Yeah, that's what it means. Showing authority. It says showing a desire to resist authority, control, or prevention.
Yeah.
So you're doing it with a desire to do it.
Brother said that you trade Esau, the so-called white man.
That's what you saw, that's what he done. He opposed the will of the Heavenly Father.
That goes back to Cain and Abel. He know that he was supposed to get a righteous
sacrifice.
Yeah, and he gave the wicked.
Yeah.
Even in the garden. Because when the serpent came to her and said, he was telling her something, she told him that she said that the Most High said that we can eat of the trees that's in the midst of the garden.
But don't
she
do this.
Knew the right thing
right.
to do. And this devil, he beguiled her.
Yeah.
Which beguile go back to what? Deprive her of salvation. That's what the word beguile means. To deprive of salvation.
Man.
And that's what he did in 2/3, bro.
Number 14. Let me finish that out.
Verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Yeah, the ox knoweth his owner, and what did it say?
The ass his master's crib.
Yeah, this talking about not the smartest animals even understand their owners, man. And speaking of animals, the rhino basically went extinct under the so-called white man bullshit, man.
Ain't no more.
Yeah, ain't no more rhinos, man. So-called rhinos. Well, maybe Esau probably got some hidden, But as far as out in a
population,
safari, where they habitat that, they extinct, man.
Right.
So what's that about? Poaching? What these Edomites do? Or deforestation, man. You know, so this is why, man, we call the Esau seeds of devils, man.
Or say,
that's why there's none of his house shall be remaining, man. We ain't one of those people, oh, some gonna be saved. None of them gonna be saved, man. It's no 1/3 of Israel. I mean, no 1/3 of
Esau.
Esau. That's going to make it.
The scripture said, "He that believeth upon me, as the scripture say." The scripture said that all the houses of Esau shall be good. Ain't nobody gonna make it.
There ain't nothing gonna make it.
Said, but Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
I got that word consider right here too. This,
Talk loud.
This is strong H995. If the word was going off, so I ain't put it on here. But it say to discern, understand, consider, to perceive, discern, to understand, know with the mind, to observe, mark, give heed to, distinguish, consider, to have discernment, insight, understanding, to be discerning, intelligent.
Right, he said my people do it not consider. Right, our people ain't intelligent. They don't understand what we doing out here. That's why the scripture say,
they don't even consider it.
But hear ye indeed, but understand not.
But consider, think carefully about. They don't even want to think carefully about it.
That's why the scripture said, consider ye this, ye that forget the Lord.
Think carefully about before making a decision.
And don't give what's holy to the dogs if they cast it behind their back.
It's the Lord to send plagues all amongst when they was rebelling in the desert. You know, he sent all types of plagues and death and destruction too, and they still never learned. The Lord had created a new thing to destroy Jacob. He made the earth fall from under them, and they still ain't put fear in all of Israel, man. That's why this time around, he said, I'm gonna do something to this world that you won't even fucking consider. Basically, you not even gonna, the things I'm gonna do, it's gonna put fear in everybody's heart.